Happy Thursday, Flosstube. It's Drew here at Weasley Studios. I am back. So you will have 2 videos from me this week. Very exciting. No, the video I did last week, I took on Thursday, didn't get it uploaded till Monday because I recorded it on my computer. I'm also recording this on my computer on iMovie. I don't do things with technology, like I know how to work them, but as far as like editing and stuff, I don't. So Phil had to get my video from my Mac onto his non-Mac, and he's not familiar with Mac, so he was having a lot of trouble editing it, but we finally got it over to his computer, and anyways, 2 videos this week. Get excited. So, this is probably going to be a short video. I'm just going to kind of go through the normal, you know, whips and hauls and July plans, and I have a lot of thrift store finds, crafty facts, some books, and other stuff. So let's get started. So the first thing I was going to talk about today was going to be some more crafty facts, hashtag crafty facts about me, because I feel like these are fun, you know, and you learn more about, you know, we can learn more about each other and our crafty ways, I guess. So my first crafty fact today is stitching on black Ada. Now I feel like I was so nervous the first time I stitched on black Ada, and I always heard a lot of people not liking it. I love it. Give me all the black Ada. Like, I will stitch on it for days. I didn't think that it was hard to see or anything. Even when I would stitch in bed, you know, with just like no special lighting, like no overhead lighting on, just the lamp that's on my nightstand. Never had a problem with it. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I love stitching on black Ada. So you got black Ada you don't want, send it my way. I will take it. Big chunks of color. I feel like a lot of people don't like stitching, you know, you got a big area of the same color. I like it. I love it. I don't like confetti stitching. I don't like changing colors like so many times. Like, just let me crank this out. And whenever I do it, if you have like a large area, I don't necessarily, you know, I'm not gonna stitch this giant area, go back, go to the next line, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna stitch, you know, I like to kind of do a little bit. You know, I feel like if I do like 5 or 6 stitches across and kind of like it goes faster than just stitching really long lines. I don't know, that's just me. Parking threads. I see this all the time. I see it on Flosstube, I see it on Instagram, I see it everywhere. Parking. It terrifies me. Like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Like, it looks just like confusing. It looks like a jumbled mess to me, even though like it's not a jumbled mess. You know, you have each thread on a needle and you have it on a needle minder and you have it separated, and I guess it may come in handy if you're doing like a HAID. But I don't want to do it. I probably won't do it. It looks just like, it looks messy to me and it looks disorganized. So, but I support all of you that enjoy parking. You park away. Park all day. Backstitching. Love backstitching. Give me a project full of giant blocks of color and then backstitching and like it's on. Let's do it. You don't want to backstitch your stuff, send it to me and I'll send it back. I like backstitching. I don't know. Okay. Ooh, today's mug. Okay, I found this mug at Target. And no one in the world doesn't need a mug more than me. I do not ever need another mug my entire life. But like, I love them and I collect them and I can't resist mugs. Like, I can't. Like, no matter what it is, I can't resist a mug. Had to have this. Coffee and chill. It's so cute. I love the handle. It's just like a good handle. The color is nice. The thing is nice. Coffee and chill. Which, there's not coffee in here right now. There was earlier today. There's actually peach mango crystal light tea. It's just a delightful mug. And it has a good lip. Okay, there are 2 important qualities to a mug for me. These are my make it or break it mug qualities. It has to have a good lip. Like there's gotta be a good lip. Smooth lip. And then a good handle. Gotta have a good feel. Gotta hold on to that mug. Give me just 1 second. I have a small dog issue. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, so those are my mug qualities, and that is today's mug. Brought to you by Target. Okay, so let's do my shout outs. I have 2 shout outs this week. So I feel for shout outs, like there's a lot of people I feel like I haven't shouted out and I want to. I'm just gonna kind of do like a couple every video. You know, because like everybody's amazing and I can't sit here, you know, and list like 20 shout outs. So everyone will get a shout out. You will get my feelings about you. Just, you'll never know when it'll come. So my shout outs this week, this morning actually, I forgot whose video I watched yesterday who talked about her. And this morning I watched both of her videos. She only has 2 videos out now. Stitchabella, Sarah at Stitchabella. She lives in Australia and she is adorable. She has 2 little kids. She has a 4-year-old, or about to be 4, and a 6-month-old baby boy. Like, she is adorable. And she's a really good stitcher. On her latest video, she showed a bunch of her finishes that she has, and she has framed. Really good. In her last video, she also talked about how she went to a Mirabilia conference or convention, and she met Nora and got a signed pattern by her. So that's really cool and super jealous. Hashtag super jealous. And she was showing a lot of her haul. She has like 20 Mirabilias. Like, I think we should dub her the Mirabilia Queen because that's a lot of Miras and that's awesome. So, Stitchabella, go check her out. She's super fun, adorable, and I love her. My second shout out today is, I heard a lot of people talk about her, you know, and I finally got around to watching her. And Tuesday, the 4th of July, I think me and Phil watched like 5 of her videos on the 4th of July. And we are obsessed. And it is Mortuary Stitches, Jay, in the UK. She has to be the sweetest, kindest, most fabulous person I've ever met. Like, I love her. And Jay, I don't know how you feel about this, but I need to dub you my stitching grandma. Okay, you are like officially my new stitching grandma. Like, she reminds me so much of my grandma. She's just adorable. I love her new haircut and hair color. Love her dogs. She has 2 chihuahuas and a poodle. They're cute. Coco, Bindi, and Millie. Is it Millie? Tell me if I'm wrong. She's just cute. Everything about her is cute. I want to fly to England. I want to stitch with her. I want to drink tea with her. I want to go shopping with her. I want to do everything with her because she is perfect and I'm obsessed. So go watch her. I have so many more to watch. Like, just don't even talk to me until you stop this video and go watch Mortuary Stitches. Thank you. Okay, now let's get to exciting stuff. Some whips. Okay, my first whip. Now I haven't stitched a lot this week since the last video. So, but I'll show you what I have done. 2 new starts. So last week I only had the 1 whip, which is gonna be the first one I'm gonna start with, the Hocus Pocus. I've only done a little bit more on it. So I've done the A, because I hadn't done the A, and then the Give Him Fur Black as Black. Done all that. So I just have some more gold things on each side. I think I have a key, a cat, and like 3 more words to stitch, and then I'll be done. So it's almost done, and I need to finish it. So I love it. I don't know, can you see the sparkliness of the Ada? Ugh, I hate how the sparkle doesn't show up. So that's one whip. Handy dandy little project bag. Need more of these. Yeah, comment, leave me things. Where do you get your project bags at? I would really like to know. That's going to be my crafty question of the day, because I didn't prepare one. Yeah, where do you get your craft bags? I like bags like this, you know. I don't know how I feel about the fabric bags. I guess they might be okay. But I like the plastic like vinyl ones. My next progress bag, my next whip, and the bag that I have it in, I got at Target, $3. I should have bought more of them, and I don't know why I didn't. But a hot dog, a pizza, and a hamburger? Like, how fucking cute is this? This is super cute. This is actually one of my new starts that I did this week. It is a Stitch Rovia pattern. Let me see if I can bring up the pattern really fast on my phone. I wasn't prepared. I went to print this pattern and I found out I ran out of ink. So the colors were all a little distorted and I have no black ink anymore. So there were no lines for me to stitch from, so I've just been using Phil Has a Surface. So Stitch Rovia, Summer Fruits, super cute. There's also a pattern just like this that's all vegetables. So I'm going to stitch this and hang them in our kitchen. Super excited about it. So this is all I have done. So right now, I started with a kiwi in the middle, and it's literally the cutest little kiwi ever. Currently working on the grapes. So that's where I am right now. And I felt like my Little Pony Applejack needle minder is appropriate, which I've actually done the stem for the apple, but there's an apple right here. So excited to work on that again. And I have another start that I just started today, so I currently have 3 whips. So this whip is still in my Q-snap because I started it today. It is the Stitching Santa that I showed you from last week. So I've hardly got anything done. If you can tell, I started the outline of the frame. There we go. And that is just, yeah, it's just the outline of the fabric on the frame right here, which is where I'm starting. Now this has a lot of, I guess we could call it confetti stitching. I don't know if people refer to confetti stitching as like smaller blocks of a lot of color or just like, you know, like a nice like blending of different colors like on, you know, like Santa's pants. Like Santa's outfit is probably like 3 different colors. So I guess, you know, like all over. So I guess you could call that confetti stitching. I've never really done projects like this that have just, you know, like his pajamas, I guess, because that's not his Santa suit, are like 2 different colors of red, all kind of like blended together all over the place. And then the white, I've never really done a lot of projects like that. So I'm going to start with the frame. I'm probably going to do the bottom half first before I work my way up. So I'm going to do the frame, probably the threads over here, and the cat, and then start like with his socks and then go to his pants and then work my way up, just to kind of get more used to it with something easier, with a lot of different separate colors, and then go into like the couple reds. So that is that. And my needle minder on there I got from Jen, a Delicious Threads, my bacon and eggs. I don't have a Christmas needle minder, and I'm really disappointed, and I don't know why I don't have one. I've just never bought one. I guess I haven't found one that I really liked, so I really need to get one. So, know anybody who has really cool Christmas needle minders? Leave me a comment, because I need one. So, those are my 3 whips. And I've never been a really, like, lot of whips at one time person, so this is new for me to have 3 at one time. Never, ever had 3. Most I've ever had is 2. Excuse my leaning. So, I hope it doesn't start to make me nervous. It hasn't made me nervous right now, even though it's only been a couple hours since I started my 3rd one. But I'm going to be starting a 4th project, probably next week, or this weekend, if the fabric arrives. Because Phil surprised me with a little crafty surprise the other day. Super excited about it. A girl that followed us on Instagram is doing a memorabilia. And she is doing the Raven Queen. And I kind of freaked out about it and was like, I gotta do that. So Phil bought me the pattern and bought me fabric for it. So I'm super excited. So she has came, my little Raven Queen. I'm so excited to do this. I'm going to do her first and then do Miss Christmas Eve. I know I was super excited about doing Miss Christmas Eve, and I still am. But, you know, Halloween comes before Christmas. So why not do the Raven Queen? Not that she's necessarily Halloween, but she's kind of a little, I don't know. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm in the Mirabilia conversion group on Facebook. So I've seen what other people have been doing with her. I really want to make her African American. Excuse me. I want to make her black. I don't like the term African American. That's another story. So I want to make her a black woman, I believe. So in order to do that, I think I may have to change her dress. But when I think about that, the Raven Queen, like, would she have any other color dress but black? I mean, I could change the blue to a color, but in her skin would be a nice brown ebony color. A nice brown color for the skin, so it really wouldn't blend into the black. I don't know, I'm gonna have to look. A woman in the group left me a link that had good colors for black skin tone. So sorry. I'm in a group text with Michelle, Bendy Stitches, Itty Bitty, and Kellyanne, and just like, I don't know what they're talking about, but they're freaking out about something. So yeah. So this was really my only haul that I've had since the last video, as far as new stitchy stuff. I will show you. Last week I showed you the thing that I bought for the floss storage. Actually, I took that back. I took it back because on the back there were slits for dividers for the drawer. Now, I thought it came with dividers for every single drawer. No, it gave you 4 dividers. The thing has 24 drawers. Why would you give me 4 dividers? That makes no sense to me. So we went to Menards to take it back, and we discovered another brand that makes drawers just like this had dividers that you can buy separately. Excuse me. So I got the same drawer again, just a little bit bigger. Well, I mean, I don't think the size of it has changed, but this one has 44 drawers instead of 24 drawers. So, and then I bought the dividers from the other company. So I've started. So I have little drawers, 4 rows of little drawers, and then big drawers. So in the little drawers, I have them divided in the middle in 2 threads. So 2 threads per little drawer. And then in the big drawer, I have it divided down the middle and then two threads on each side. So 4 threads in every big drawer. So I will think I'll be needing 6 of these just because when I did the math, I think I needed like 5.67. Obviously I can't put 0.67 into its own drawer. So, but it'll give me room for other things, you know, like variegated threads and, you know, other floss. So I'm super excited. So I started with the white and the ECRU. I just like to call that bait. That's like a off-white, antique white. I don't know what ECRU stands for. If you know, tell me. I haven't looked it up. So I got from white in the beginning all the way down to 561. So it took me a couple hours to do this. Me and Phil watched a movie as I put the dividers in and put the stickers on. And I mean, it didn't take 2 hours. I kind of did it kind of slow and I didn't start like when we started the movie. But by the time the movie was over, I was done. So I'm excited I got that done. I did go to Joann's. Okay, let me tell you my Joann's story. So I went to Joann's yesterday before work because I know the sale, the 3 for 99 cent sale that I told you about last week. Well, someone in the Stitch Mania group said it went on till the 12th. And I could have sworn they left a photo, they put a photo saying like a Joann's photo sale until the 12th. So I went to Joann's yesterday because I needed one more thread that I didn't have for stitching Santa. And I was like, oh, I'll get a bunch of threads that I don't have, you know, to fill up the drawer that I just put together. So I had probably 25 or 30 threads that I was getting. Just because a lot of the patterns that I've done over the last few years haven't called for a lot of the beginning patterns. Like, all my thread is like the later numbers. So I have a lot of threads at the beginning that I don't have. So I had like 30 threads and some new needles, and I go up to the cash register and she's ringing them up and I'm not paying attention. And they were each ringing up for 52 cents and I'm so mad. So I put all of them back and just got the thread that I needed and the needles because like I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to look around for coupons. You know, like I was late for work already. So that's annoying. So hopefully when that sale happens again, I will be able to restock. So, alrighty. Well, I was sprinkled with hashtag Stitchy Kindness this week as well. A girl on Instagram posted a photo and she was like, I have this book. Who wants it? First person to comment gets it. And I was like, oh my god, me. Are you ready for this? Care Bears in Cross Stitch. When I was little, I was obsessed with the Care Bears. So I was like, of course I have to have this. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but I need it. Just look. It's so exciting. Like, I want to, and I believe some of the Care Bear cousins are in here. And if any of you were wondering who my favorite Care Bear is, because I know you were, Graham's Bear. Like, who doesn't love Graham's Bear? Well, let me show you. I believe they're colored photos, and I'll find you a colored photo of Graham's Bear if you don't know what she looks like. Here she is. Look at her little rose on her tummy and her little shawl. Like, she's just the cutest little Graham's Bear. She takes care of baby hugs and baby tugs. Here are my second favorite Care Bears. The twins. Baby hugs and baby tugs. They're just so cute. Love the Care Bears. So she sent me that. And then she surprised me. She sent me some red Ada. So nice. Super excited to stitch something on this. I think what I want to stitch on this is I don't know if any of you looked up the Santas that I was talking about, the stitching Santa after last week, but I think I want to stitch the snowflake Santa on this one because he's blue. I mean, his outfit is blue, and I think it'll look really good on red. And then she sent me this beige Ada. I've never stitched anything on beige, so that'll be fun. And then this whole bag of threads. So, there's a couple of the satin threads, never used those. And then I believe all of these came in a pack, because when I was at Joann's the other day, I was like, oh, there are those threads. A lot of variegated threads. It's like a big pack of some variegation. So those will be fun to use. So I thought that was really nice that she included some extras. So. I haven't sent out any Stitchy Kindness this weekend. I believe if you all watched Michelle's video on Tuesday, you will see the Stitchy Kindness that I stitched to her. I really do want to send out more Stitchy Kindness and like things that I find that I don't necessarily need or want, but I think somebody else will enjoy. But I don't know. I just don't want to send somebody something to send them something. Like, oh, here's this pattern. Like, why am I sending you this pattern if I don't really know if you're going to like it or whatever? So, I don't know. People will get stuff. I pride myself on being like a good gift giver. You can ask anybody. I give the best gifts. So I want it to be something like really good that I know that you'll use or know that you'll really like or like want to do. So there's that. That's how I feel about that. Okay. Let me show you. No, we'll do thrift store in a minute. Oh, exciting news. So I've said before that Indy doesn't have a local LNS. As I was watching Coffee Stitcher on Sunday, Garrett, when he was talking about an LNS, I was laying in bed that night and I Googled it. I was like, cross stitch shop. Because he was telling, somebody asked him a question in his Q&A, and he was like, oh, just go to Google and type in cross stitch shop or local needle workshop, and something will probably come up. So I was like, I've done this before, I'm going to do it again, see what happens. So I was laying in bed, I typed in cross stitch shop into Google, and I was like scrolling, I was scrolling a lot, and what do you know? There is a cross stitch shop that has been open for 2 years, like 25 minutes away from me, didn't even know about it. It's called Persnickety Stitches. I took a screenshot. Yes. Persnickety Stitchers. Like, how cute is that? I'm so excited to go. Phil and I were going to go today, because Thursday, I normally have Thursdays off, but my boss conned me into working. But he gave me Sunday off, because I hate working Sundays, and he knows it. So he was like, work for me tonight, and you can have Sunday off. So I'm working today. So I can't go today, and I'm sad. They're not open on Sundays or Mondays, which are like prime times for me to go. So I think tomorrow, on Friday, I'll have a break between my shifts at work that I may just like bebop up there and see, because I think it'll only be like 10 minutes from my work. So that's fun, and I'm super excited about having an LNS now. So I can get fun patterns and floss and do all that stuff with the fun ladies in the shop that everybody talks about. Okay. Thrift store finds. I have a lot of thrift store finds because I didn't show you. I'll show you the ones that I had last week that I didn't show you first, and then the stuff that me and Phil have found since then. So last week I was telling you about the strawberries and artichoke needlepoint. So here are the strawberries. Super, super cute. And I love the frame. It's kind of like gold and green. I originally got this because above my door I have a giant strawberry needlepoint. And then that Jam Today, Jam Tomorrow stitch that I did has a jam jar with a strawberry on it. And I was like, I'm going to put that up by the strawberry above my kitchen door. And then I was like, and then I saw this and I was like, I just have like a whole like strawberry craft theme going on above my door. So I don't know if I'm still going to do that. But this is really, really good. It's so good. Like, look at those strawberries. And then, as I was searching at this Goodwill on the same day, I don't know why I keep coughing. I'm sorry. Artichokes. Like, I don't know what possessed somebody to needlepoint artichokes, but I love it and I approve of it. I don't know if I'm going to hang it up. If you are interested in an artichoke needlepoint, please let me know. Because it's really nicely done. And it's just hilarious. And I love artichokes. But you know, like I said in my last video, I see something, you know, needlepoint or cross stitch or embroidery like in a thrift store, like I just have to like rescue it. So yeah. And then the stuff I found this week is Sam Hawkins Cross Stitch Seasons. This book. Cute little cross stitch patterns. I got this because it'll be good for doing the ACTs, like the Christmas in July, which is the theme. And there are so many nice little patterns for that, but just like all the seasons. Some watermelon. Maybe August will be like fruit. Who knows? I don't know. If she asks me, I'm going to tell her I want the theme to be fruit so I can stitch that watermelon because that was cute. But it also has a lot of borders that will be good because you know I like a good border. Well, I was going to show you the pumpkin, but apparently I can't find the pumpkin. But it's got some flowers. Here we go, autumn. We're in the autumn section. Okay. Little pumpkin. I don't know where the pumpkin is, but it's there. There was like 2 other books just like this that were all Christmas, but I just didn't like them. They were not cute. They were not cute patterns, so I did not pick that up. So the next thing that I found, this I'm definitely keeping, and I've already hung it on the wall. Actually, in our living room. It's so good. Because our walls are gray in the living room. So basically, like, our kitchen and living room are just, like, one giant. Like, we have a very open floor plan downstairs. So we have a giant red couch. Our kitchen is blue, like this bright blue color. Our dishes are, like, Fiesta ware. So they're, like, orange and blue and green and yellow. So we're just very, like, bright colors, like, in our kitchen and our living room. And the living room walls are gray. But it all goes together. So I thought, like, this is super cute. It looks really good on the wall by the fireplace and the mantle. We're going to redo the frame, though. And apparently I didn't take off that sticker. Somebody didn't sell this at a garage sale. But it's so good. So I think I'm going to repaint the frame like a light yellow. You know, it'll bring out, like, the light yellow from some of the flowers and stuff, and it'll look really good against the gray. And then the next things I found. Okay, Michelle at Bendy Stitchy always finds fabric, and I've never ever seen any fabric, Ada cloth, at any of the thrift stores I've ever been into. And like I always wonder, I'm like, where, like, what thrift stores did she go to that has like this section? Is there like, do they have like a craft section? So we were looking. Crap, I forgot to get the best thing. We were looking, and I saw some wrapping paper, and I was looking at the wrapping paper, and I found Black Santa wrapping paper. Like, I think it was me channeling my Black Santa talk from last weekend that there's just, like, Black Santa wrapping paper. Like, I'm a kid that wrapping paper. I was so excited. So I was looking at the wrapping paper, and I just found some Black Ada. It's a little beat up, but it's never been used. 99 cents, okay, you know, like 14 count, the standard 15 by 18. The fabric that I showed you that Stitching Santa was on, the oatmealish color, was actually with this, Charles Craft, you know, 15 by 18. Totally, like, yeah, I'm buying this, you know, 99 cents. And then we were looking, and then I found this little fabric square, 18 count, you know, just regular white, new, never used. Okay, taking it. That stuff was all, like, this Goodwill had like a section that had like, it looked like school supplies and just like random stuff, which I've seen that area at Goodwill's before, but I've never like looked through it. Like, I don't need someone's old folder or old notebook. I don't know why people take a notebook to Goodwill. Like, just use the notebook or throw it away. I don't know. Whatever. Anyways. That's where the stuff was. So now I know where to look. And then I found this cross-stitch kit. Teacups, Design Works. Life is Fragile, Handle with Prayer. I don't think I'm going to keep this. I think I bought this to Stitchy Kindness. Because those teacups are just so cute. And I feel like everyone talks about like their mugs and teacups and stuff. I don't like the thing. If I do decide to keep this, I would never stitch the thing. But the rest of it is super cute. So, honestly, I'll probably just open it and copy the pattern, and then so I have it if I ever want to stitch those teacups. I could see those teacups being cute, like stitched separately, like in separate hoops, and doing some kind of, you know, like put them all together in like a cluster, in a collage on the wall. That could be cute. Who knows? And then I think the best thing. Now it's not that fancy on the front. Just some little flowers, some roses, but in an octagon frame. So that's cool. Never seen that before. This was done at Erica's in South Bend, Indiana. So that was cool. October 10th, 1982. It has a note, guys. And I read this note and I literally teared up in Goodwill. Like, tears ran down my cheeks. Because this is so cute. And it says, Mike. It's to Mike. Mike, as long as these roses stay in bloom, you'll know I love you. They won't die and neither will my love for you. XOXOXO Linda. Now, that is cute, adorable, and I love it. However, I am mad at either Mike or Linda or both of you. Why is this a Goodwill? Linda stitched this with love and you threw it away. I don't know. Somebody find Mike because I need to have a talk with him. So, super cute. I think we're going to put this in our bathroom. And I'm just going to leave it in the frame that it is. I don't want to ruin Linda's work. Or Erica's work, I guess. But yeah. Love it. So that's my thrifting this week. Okay. Last week I said I was going to probably start showing a couple swap things that were made for me in craft swaps that I've done. So the first one I'm going to show you, I think I'm only going to do one this week, was made for me by Lollipop Stitches. Lolly at Lollipop Stitches. We just did like a personal craft swap, like back and forth with each other. It wasn't like an official one with a lot of people. But she embroidered me a sloth in a teacup that is wearing his Hufflepuff tie and scarf. Sloths are my favorite animal. I have a giant sloth tattoo on my thigh. I love everything sloths. I need everything sloths. Like, I love sloths. I want to meet a sloth. I've never met a sloth. I've never touched a sloth. I want to hold a sloth. I want a pet sloth. Somebody, if you know how to make that happen, please let me know, because I need one. But yeah, super cute, and I love it. So, nothing else real exciting. I guess we could talk about books. Oh, the other day I was watching Buckeye Stitcher. Go check her out. Super fun. Wonderfully nice lady. But she was talking, so everyone always talks about like this floss. Like they have like these dinky dyes, gentle art, weeks dye work and stuff. And like I don't have any of that floss, you know, just because I don't have an LNS and I haven't got on any of the websites, Tord or any, just because like I don't really know anything about floss like that. Like I haven't really like, oh, I need to change the colors and, you know, get special floss. I don't know. So, but she was talking about her floss subscription from Color and Cotton. So I was like, okay. So I got on the Color and Cotton website, and that is color with a U, spelled the right way. And I was looking at the subscription, and it's only $12 a month. And I was like, that's nothing. $12. Sign me up. So you get 5 skins of floss every week. Totally random what you're going to get. I think the lady, I don't remember her name. I looked it up for the video so I could say her name, but now I don't recall. The floss like is all going to go together in some kind of like theme, probably. So I'm super excited. So I signed up the other day. I will get my first floss mail in August. So stay tuned for that. Super excited to get, you know, different floss, specialty dyed floss. So I may find some tomorrow at the LNS. So that will be exciting. So I made this video today because I was like, last week I didn't talk about my July plans. Don't really have any, like I'm just kind of gonna work on my 3 whips that I have. Definitely finish Hocus Pocus. Me, Michelle, Kellyanne, and Brittany talked about doing a round robin, so I think I need to get my supplies together for that. Not sure what I'm gonna do. I'm kind of thinking right now a big Hogwarts crest, you know, and divide it into 4 sections and have everybody stitch a section. But then Brittany was like, oh, I could send Cross Stitch Nation. And the more I think about it, I kind of like sending Cross Stitch Nation because how I think about that is like, you know, like we're all in this Cross Stitch Nation, this community. And I know I said on the pattern I wasn't going to use any of the colors. I was just kind of going to do whatever colors like I felt like. So I think it would be fun if I sent Cross Stitch Nation and then just like let everybody choose, you know, what colors they want to stitch their area in. Obviously, like, you know, like the skin colors, you know, I would probably set like 1 skin color, you know, so all the people have the same, you know, the same basic colors. But as far as like their clothing, do whatever color you want. Which sounds pretty cool to me, I think. And then it's like, you know, like we built this nation together instead of me dictating what colors I want it. Because honestly, like I don't know what colors to tell them because I would just be like, oh, I was just going to choose whatever, because I was just going to choose whatever colors I felt like at the moment. So why not let them choose? I don't know, that could be fun. Those are my 2 ideas. Tell me down below which one you would rather me send for my round robin. Cross Stitch Nation, letting everybody choose what colors they want to do, or the giant Hogwarts crest. And when I say the Hogwarts crest, I mean, you know, like the official one with like the school motto and like the, you know, Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, and Ravenclaw on it, with the big H in the middle. So, okay, let's talk about books, and then I gotta go get ready for work, because I wasn't gonna have this video be like 45 minutes as it is now, and it is. So, since the last time I talked about books, I have finished 2. I finished Joanne Fluke's Lemon Meringue Pie Murder. Super good, super fun. You know, as I said before, I love these books. They're simple, they're quick. I like to bake. She's a baker who solves murders. I don't know. They're just good and fun. Fun, easy reads. And I read Matilda. I've always wanted to read Matilda, and I never have. I love the movie. It's one of my favorite movies. So, I found it at Half Price Books. I was going to order it on Amazon. It was in my Amazon cart for a couple days, and then we went to Half Price Books, and I found it there for $2, and I'm like, I'm not going to pay $10 when I can get it for $2, and I like this color. Like, this is his style, his illustrations, I believe. No, it's not his illustrations, but this is like the people that have designed his stuff. Like, they've designed all of it like this, in this style, I believe. So I was like, of course I have to have this one. A little bit different than the movie, so definitely pick this up and read it. I kind of want to read more by him. A couple weeks ago we watched the BFG, which I didn't know that he had wrote the BFG book until after we watched the movie. I was like, oh, the BFG, written by him. So, the BFG stands for Big Friendly Giant, if you did not know. Also the same guy that did Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So, there's that. So those are the 2 books I finished. I'm currently only reading one book. I'm reading Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page. I've had this book for like over a year. I've been wanting to read it. And I was like, okay. I stopped. I didn't continue into the next book, into the baking series. And I picked this up, and I'm halfway through. And it's different. It's not what I expected it to be. So I'm halfway through it, and I don't know what my feelings are. The chapters are kind of short, so I feel like I'm 200 pages in. There's a little over 400. I feel like I haven't read that much. Like, I'm on chapter 20. The chapters are super, super short, which kind of like weirds me out. I don't know why. It's very, very dark. I will tell you that. I'll read you a little snippet on the back. I won't read you the whole back. But it says, "What happened, Dorothy? My name is Amy Gum, and I'm the other girl from Kansas. I've been recruited by the Revolutionary Order of the Wicked, and I've been given a mission. Remove the Tin Man's heart. Steal the Scarecrow's brain. Take the Lion's courage, and then Dorothy must die." Dun dun dun. So, when we were at Half Price Brooks the other day and I bought Matilda, I bought the second one. It's called The Wicked Will Rise. So stay tuned for my feelings on it. I was talking to Garrett, the Coffee Stitcher, about it, and he started to read this, and he didn't even finish it. He was like, I don't like it at all. Let me know your feelings. So, we'll see. So there's that. That's my not short video for you this week. I'm going to go get ready for work now. And I hope you all have a good day and have a good weekend. And I'll see you later. Bye.